The Expos are coming in 5-4-1 record, coming against Colorado Cutthroats 7-2-1. We start in the top of the first inning. Thomas leads the game off with a strikeout. Mark Link takes the mound for the Cutthroats today. Mitchell is the next batter. And he rifles this one into right center field. It can't be caught. Cutthroats are playing down a man. They only have 8 guys playing. So that's a lot of real estate in the outfield. He'll trot in for the double. That brings up third batter, Nilmeyer. And this ball will get by Newman, and it will be a wild pitch. Runner advances to third base. Nilmeyer drives this one to the outfield. It'll be a base hit, RBI single. It's 1-0 Expos early. Brings up Williams. Oh, Joshua Turpney, and he hits this one down the line. Still, lack of outfielder there makes it tough to get these plays. He scores from first. 2-0 Cutthroats. Now Williams up to bat. This ball will get by. Joshua Turney will get to third. Link now from the stretch. And this will be a wild pitch. And Turney will score. Making it 3-0. Another wild pitch. Williams advances to second base. Leahy now up for the Expos. And he'll strike out, but this ball gets by Newman, so Leahy advances on the strikeout. Hate to see that. Cutthroat's still looking for their second out. From the crouch, Newman throws this one. It's not grabbed by Sraff at second. Error's going to go to Sraff. 4-0 now, Expos. Another wild pitch. A walk. Ball forward to Burgess. Brings up Jeswertechny. And he tries to sack bunt. Link flips it to Newman. The tag is out at home. For the second out of the inning. Interesting play. That brings up Burns. And he'll strike out looking. So the Cutthroats finally out of the inning, but they give up 4 runs. We're at the bottom of the first. Newman would ground out to third. It brings up Reichelt, and he lines this one in for a single. That brings up Andy Dobb in the 3-hole. And he lines this one into left field. So back-to-back singles. But Zach Scott would ground out, and Abeda would ground out. So the Cutthroats don't score anything. We have the top of the third. The runner on first base, liner in right field. Cutthroats have 9 players now. It's caught by Smith in right field. And he throws this one back to first base for the double play. A good 9-3 double play put out. We head to the bottom of the third. Reichelt up again. And he lines this one to the third baseman. He can't catch it. He'll go off his mitt, and Reichelt will trot into second for the double. His second hit of the game. Brings up Andy Dobb. And this will be a wild pitch. Reichelt will advance to third. Dobb is 1 for 1 on the game. And he'll fly out to first base for the second out of the inning. Brings up Zach Scott. And he'll line this one in the outfield for the RBI single. Cutthroats are on the board. It's 4-1. About a game left. Now the bottom of the fourth after the Expos don't score anything. Kevin Reichelt will hit a double, a 1-out double. But that's he'll be stranded there. Cutthroats don't get anything. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Zach Scott up. Now the rain's really starting to come down. Well, Andy Dobbs up. Andy Dobbs draws the walk to start the inning off. And he'll steal second base. And Zach Scott will hit this one at shortstop, but it's overthrown there at first base. And we have an error. Dobbs stays at third. I think he's entitled to home plate on that, but he only gets one base. The overthrow brings up a Beta. And play at the plate there, and Dobbs out. So a ground ball to short. No slide for the first out of the inning. Mark Link now gets a walk. Brings up Kellen Seref. And he flies out to second base for the second out of the inning. So now we have bases loaded with Kevin Reichelt up. He hit a double earlier. And with the outfielders coming in, he crushes this one past the center fielder. The Beta's in. Play at the plate, and Mark Link is out. Tries to score from first base. But a 2 RBI double by Reichelt makes it 4-3. We head to the top of the 6th. Mark Link still pitching. And Williams leads off with a base hit. And that brings up Leahy. He'll get plunked. So now runners on first and second. Rain really coming down now. Control is an issue for all pitchers, as well as footing in the mound. So that's another walk. Loads the bases up for Jesper Terpney. And he'll get walked. So the run comes in, an RBI walk. It's 5-3 Expos. Still no outs. Burns will strike out. It's his third strikeout of the game. That brings up Joe Terpney. And he'll pop this one up. Runner gets plunked on the way to score. So Expos score 6-3, but they call an infield fly on the play. So the Cutthroats luck out and get their second out of the inning, but the runners advance. And Thomas will fly out to right field for the third out, but the Expos get 2 to make it 6-3. We now head to the bottom of the 6th. And Newman will ground to short. It's an error on the play. Oh, it's a base hit, but the overthrow advances him to second. So Cutthroat score there. I don't know what's going on. Now we got Zach Scott getting hit by the pitch. Now the Cutthroat score, make it 6-4. We head to the top of the 7th. First batter gets a hit, Mitchell. Now Nilmeyer puts a drive into this one. It'll be a double. Mitchell's going to score from first to make it 7-4. Terpney up. And he grounds this one to Reichelt at third. But Reichelt can't make the throw to first, and the ball goes out of bounds, and the run will score. We're Terpney to second. It's 8-4. That's going to be it for Mark Link. He only gave up 6 hits, but he gave up 7 walks and hit by pitch. Newman into pitch now. And a sac fly by Leahy makes it 9-4. Now Burgess will get walked. Or Terpney will get walked. So now first and second. 2 outs. Burns is up. He's 0 for 3 with 3 Ks. He gets walked. Newman has a really tough time getting traction on the mound. Where Terpney gets walked. Run scores. Thomas finally flies out for the 3rd out. 2 runs came in from hit by pitches and walks. We now go to the bottom of the 7th. Expos have to play in this weather too, so let's see if they can get Cutthroats to get some going. Smith, with the runner on base, he hits this one in the outfield for the triple. Saraff will score. So a triple by Smith. It's now 11-5 Expos. And Newman gets plunked on the helmet. Makes a fake dash to get a chuckle out of the crowd. Newman will steal second. Smith stays at third. Reichelt's up. He's 2 for 4 on the game. And he'll get walked to load the bases for Andy Dobb. And he'll get walked. So another RBI walk, this time for the Cutthroats. It's 11-6. Brings up Zach Scott. 1 for 3 with a walk so far. And he'll hit this one and bloops it to the shallow right field. Runner scores. It's Scott's 3rd RBI of the game, 11-7. Joe Abeda now up. And he gets his first hit of the game up the middle. RBI single, 11-8. Expos starting to worry now. Mark Link will strike out. That's his 4th strikeout of the game. Kellen Saraff now up to bat. Can he come through? Ground ball to first. And an unassisted put out at first base. Makes the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Cutthroats, due to time and due to the weather, they're only going to play 8 innings today. Smith is now up with 1 out already. And he gets another drive into the outfield. He'll round first, and he'll get his double. So his 2nd hit of the game. Triple and double. Top of the order. Newman up. Hits this one to center field. It's going to be a caught by the center fielder. Smith tags up to go to 3rd. 2 outs now. Reichelt up. 2 for 4 with a walk. And he'll line this one into center field for the base hit. RBI single. 11-9. Now it's down to Andy Dobb. He pops this one up. Tough play by the second baseman. Foul ground, but he makes the catch for the 3rd out, and that's going to be the ball game. Expos win this game 11-9. 14 hits by the Cutthroats. Only 6 hits by the Expos, and the Cutthroats still lost the game. Both teams had 3 errors. Reichelt's your Cutthroat of the week, going 3 for 5 with a double, 2 runs, RBI, and a walk. He did have 1 error. Mark Link gets the loss. 9 runs, 8 of them earned. Just the weather, walks, and hit by pitches were devastating for the Cutthroats today.